Hi all, if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. If you are new, welcome. My name is Amira and my channel is all about trying new makeup, talking about new makeup, but also finding new and exciting ways to be inspired by the makeup you already own. If that sounds good to you, I hope you consider subscribing, and if you enjoyed today's video, hitting the like button. Today guys, we are going to talk trash. We're going to talk garbage because I have in my possession over here 4 months worth of my beauty garbage to talk about with you, and some of it is in fact makeup. Let's get into it. All right guys, so first off, let's start off with body care because I have a decent amount of body care stuff here. So first up is an empty of my Hemp's Beauty Coa and Sweet Almond Moisturizer. This is my second bottle of this. Yes, second. I love this scent. It's so nice. I hated it the first time I smelled it. Like when you pump it out, it smells overly sweet. But when you apply it to the skin, the almond scent mellows out and it just turns into this really soft, beautiful, non-offensive scent, which I love. And it's very moisturizing. So this is my second one. I have a mini one that I got that's in my cabinet that I haven't started yet because I'm working through something else. But this is a repurchase for me, like hands down. I love this stuff, and a bottle of it does tend to last. Hims is expensive. I feel like they're a bit overpriced, but I think most moisturizers are overpriced, like body moisturizers. But they do get the job done. So I just say buy them on sale. I get them at Ulta when they're on sale, and that's what I did when I got this one. But yeah, love this, and we'll be repurchasing. I then have two of the items that I purchased from Salt Air when I made my Salt Air purchase, my Salt Air haul during Black Friday. And I used both of these at the same time. The first one is the Lush Greens. What's it called? The Lush Green Skin Balancing Serum Body Wash. This smell, oh, the smell of this stuff is so nice. It's like, oh, just think tropical. Just think, I mean, it's called Lush Greens, so that exactly, Lush Tropical Greens, that's what it smells like. And then I have the corresponding body lotion, which I really loved. I hated the pump though. The pump on this was trash. I don't know what the deal is with the pump, but I hate it. This one was fine, but for some reason this one, halfway through the bottle, I just stopped using the pump because it just wasn't it kept not pumping things out, and I kept thinking this was empty and it was a ton of product in there. So my only gripe is the pump on this, but the actual scent, I will be repurchasing this. Now, I have a ton of body wash and body lotions, and well, not lotions so much, but mostly body wash. So when I say I'm going to repurchase it, I will eventually, but it probably won't be for a while because I've got a lot to work through, a lot, including more Salt Air. I'm currently using the Palo Santo scent shower gel and the corresponding moisturizer, which I'm also absolutely loving. Yeah, that brand has really, really nice body lotions and body washes. Next up is one that I absolutely loved, and I actually stopped using my Lush Green so I could use this one because it was very seasonal, and I was like, well, I gotta use it now because it's very winter inspired. So this is the Bath & Body Works Aroma from the Aroma collection, and this is Inspired Joy, and the scent is Juniper and Sage. Now, I love the scent of juniper. I love it in winter. Juniper is like, I love sage too, but juniper is just like, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And this was no exception. It was so nice. And it was very like, it wasn't heavy. It was just very, the name of it, Inspired Joy, is very accurate. I was talking to my brother. We're both very much into like scented body washes. And I let him smell this and he's like, it's very uplifting, the name, Inspired Joy. He's like, yeah, I get that. I was like, exactly. That's the scent. It's just so nice. And they didn't have this for very long. I hope they bring it back once the season changes back into cold weather because I really love the scent of this. I use that up quite quickly actually. And then let's move on to skincare, like face skincare, because I have a lot. Most of this is skincare stuff, like moisturizers. I go through moisturizers like crazy because I moisturize every day, twice a day. So let's just go through all of the pharmacy collection items, pharmacy brand items I have in here, because there are a lot. I don't know. I went on a pharmacy kick over the winter. Not that that's bad. I love pharmacy's products, but I did go through like a thing with them where I was just purchasing their items and using only their items. So first up is the Pharmacy Honey Halo Ultra Hydrating Ceramide Moisturizer. This is the heavier duty one, and this one is so nice for winter. If you just need like a little extra oomph in your moisturizer in the winter, you need something a little heavier, but it's not like heavy. You know what I mean? The Honey Halo is perfect. It's perfect. I was always the Honey Drop girl. I used to use only pharmacy products back in the day, and Honey Drop was my favorite moisturizer, but I never used the Honey Halo because I thought it would be too heavy for my skin. It is not. It's actually perfect. I wouldn't use this in the spring and summer. It would be too heavy for my skin then. But for winter, this was exactly what my skin needed. I do also have the Honey Drop Lightweight because I got I think right around the holidays, right around like Black Friday, they had like a deal where you got like a mini of this one if you bought a big of something else. So I got the smaller version of the Honey Drop, which I also went through. So I was doing a lot of like combo where I would use this during the nighttime and then I would use this during the day under my makeup. And that was like my happy medium. And this is another Honey Halo, another mini Honey Halo, because they were, again, like I said, they were constantly doing deals and I was repurchasing. So this one is a mini of the Honey Halo, but I went through all three of those this past winter. And then I have I think I'm missing something here. Hold on a sec. Oh, there it is. So this is the Daily Greens Oil-Free Moisturizer. I would say of all of the pharmacy products, as far as moisturizers go, this was my least favorite. I just don't find it to be as moisturizing as the Honey Drop. Like, I feel like this is almost too light. Whereas this one is light, but still has some body to it. This one, I just felt like it wasn't giving me enough moisturization during the day. So of the two of these, I would recommend this one. And then I have the Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. I tried to love this. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't think it's a bad cleansing balm, and I know this is a go-to for a lot of people, but it just wasn't for me. I bought it to give it another try, and it was fine. It was fine. I didn't feel like it, I still feel like I struggle with eye makeup removal with this, which is the litmus test for me, because even though I don't wear waterproof mascara, my lashes hold on to mascara like glue. I don't care. That's one of the reasons why I don't use waterproof mascara, because I don't have to worry about that. My lashes love to hold on to eye makeup. So I need something that can really get the job done. And for me, I felt like this didn't do that for me. And I also felt like it was a little bit dry on the drying side. Next up, I have the e.l.f. Skin Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. This is actually really good. I actually prefer this to the pharmacy, and it's like less than half the price of that one. This is actually a really good cleansing balm, and it does have a hydrating element to it, but isn't like a moisturizer. It doesn't like leave a film on the skin when you use it. But yeah, I really liked this, and I did feel like it did a better job of removing eye makeup than the pharmacy one did. Another moisturizer that I went through that I will not be repurchasing is the Avene Hydrance Aqua Gel. Again, this is very similar to the pharmacy Daily Greens. I just felt like they were too light. Like they just wasn't quite enough. It wasn't enough of what I needed. Also, this one is very fragranced. I don't mind a little fragrance, but I don't want to feel like I'm putting perfume on my skin when I'm moisturizing or doing any kind of skincare. And that's how this felt. This is so heavily moisturized. I mean, heavily fragranced. And the fragrance is perfumey. You know, it's not like, oh, the scent is like the ingredients. It smells like cucumber, or it smells like, no, it smells like they like they added a perfume scent to the moisturizer. So for me, I finished it, but I wasn't loving this. I just really wanted to get through it because I bought it. Next up are two of what I've been using regularly since I discovered it, and I've been enjoying it, and that is the Sephora Melting Cleansing Balm. This is 1 and 2. I have a third one in my bathroom. When I made my Sephora sale order, I bought my re-up. I've gone through two of these, and they're become my go-to. They're only, I think, like $12. They went up $1, so I think they're like $12 now. You get so much product. You don't need a lot, so it lasts. And it gets my eye makeup off. And I'm like, this is such a good deal. It's such a good value. So for me, that's sort of been my go-to in the recent months. That's what I've been using. I also have the Peach Slices Snail Rescue All-in-One Oil-Free Moisturizer. This is the with 95% snail mucin. It's okay. I don't hate it. It makes me want to try more. I feel like I would have liked this better had I not been using it in the winter. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I was using this and it wasn't, I was using this when it was in the fall into the winter, and I think my skin just needed more at that moment. But I don't dislike this, so I kind of want to revisit it at some point and try it out like for summer. My hands have been so dry this past winter, and I really needed something that was going to treat them. Like, I was getting like those like dry patches on the sides of my fingers, and I was just like, I need something that's going to treat it. Not just putting a moisturizer on, because I was doing that and it wasn't giving me anything. It was just like take care of my skin in the moment, but it wouldn't treat the actual issue. So I bought the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm in B5 in the little thingy here, and this is what I was using, and this completely changed the game for me. It completely healed the dry, cracked patches that I was having on the sides of my fingers. Completely healed it. I have 3 of these that I emptied. That's how many of these I've used. I went through so many because I was using them all the time. These were fantastic. Fantastic. I'm now using a different La Roche-Posay one that is a bit more of like a traditional hand moisturizer, and I'm loving that one too. And I think it's a great accompaniment after using the Cica Balm to heal, to use that one to maintain. It's been great. I also have 2 of the OPI protective hand, nail and cuticle creams, and this is the one that I was using. So I was using the Cica Balm at night because it's very thick and it's very dense, and I didn't like the way it felt on my hands when I was at work, but I loved the way it felt on my hands like as I was going to bed. So I would use it at home, like during the evening, and again in the morning. Like at night I would treat them, and then at morning I would treat my hands, and then at work I would use this, and this was great. This was absolutely great. These are I have 2 here. I have 1 in my purse. It's almost empty. I went through these a ton this past winter, and also I got so many compliments. My boss was so funny. She was like sad the other day when I pulled out a different hand moisturizer. I pulled out the La Roche-Posay one that I've been using, and she was like, what happened to the other one that smells so good? I was like, it's almost gone. And it is. It's still in my purse, but it's almost gone. So I was using the La Roche-Posay. But this one smells like lemons. It smells like sweet. It smells like fresh lemons, and it's so nice. And she's like, I love the smell of that. She's like, I always love when I come in here, I can smell your hand cream. So yeah, this is really nice and it smells good. All right, guys, let's talk sunscreens because I have a lot here. Yeah. Actually, no. All right, guys, let's talk cleansers because I don't think I've talked about cleansers, and I have one other eye makeup remover thingy here. So I have my Lancome. This is like leaking and now it's got schmutz all over it. By Facil. I couldn't get the last of this out to save my life. It's like a teeny tiny bit in here, but I was just like, I'm done. So yeah, this was my go-to, but I just haven't been able to bring myself to buy it because it's so expensive, and they've actually gone up on the price, and I'm just like, no. Then I have my Garnier Micellar Water. I use this. I buy a big one and it lasts me months and months and months, and I use this not for my face. I use this to clean makeup off of things. Like I use it on my my Sonia G microfiber towel. This is what I use to clean that. It gets all the 99% of the makeup out of it. Like there's a couple things that are just stained, but it gets mostly all of the makeup out of it. If I get makeup on a shirt, if I get makeup on my headscarves, this is what I used to get it out. If you have makeup stains on clothing, guys, don't try to get it out with traditional like detergent and things like that. Try micellar water and cold water. Cold water and micellar water together should do the trick. It's done the trick for me forever. And that's what I use that for. And then I have my CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser, which this is done. And I have another one. That's my go-to cleanser as of now. I've been using it for ages though. I don't see myself changing at this moment. Who knows? But that one lasts me forever. It lasted me forever, and it took me, and I was like, oh wow, it's almost empty. Like it had been, I'd had it for so long that I was like, it's empty. It felt like it was like a clown car of cleanser, because I don't use that much of it. I don't use cleanser in the mornings, you know, unless I've had like a mask on or something. I wash my face with room temp water in the mornings to keep it from getting dried out. So, and evenings is really the only time I use that. So it lasted quite a long time. Let's talk sunscreens. So I have my Innisfree Daily UV Defense. This is my go-to in the winter. Love this. Will repurchase this in the winter. I think it's not a high enough spectrum SPF for me. It's 36, which is fine in the winter, but I think prefer 50 for summer. And then I have my Anthelios Melt in Milk Sunscreen Body and Face 100. I used this all summer long, and a little bit into winter. I've tried, there seems like there's some still in there, but like when I feel it, but there's nothing but air comes out. So I just think it's like, I don't know, but there's nothing coming out of this, but I love this for my body. I've tried it on my face. It's a little too dewy for my face, but I love this for my body in the summer. Then I have two that are not empty, but that I am tossing for different reasons. So first I have the Tula Probiotic and Superfoods Protect and Glow Daily Sunscreen Gel, SPF 30. I am throwing this away. This is, I don't know if you can tell, but it still has about that. It's like that much product from like here to here. The reason why I'm throwing this away is it's separated. And when sunscreen separates, it's really not the best to use. It means it kind of can mean like the formula. Well, I'll put it this way. If you shake it, if it separates and you shake it up and it still doesn't like come together, it's probably best to throw it away. This one, because they can separate, but you have to shake them up. You know, that's fine. And if they remix, you can use it. This one never remixed. It's just like oil, and the texture of it is weird. And I just feel like this went off before I got to finish it. And I didn't even have it that long. Like, it's not like I had this and then it was sitting in a drawer for like a year. I had it and then maybe didn't use it for like a month or two, and then went back and it was like this. And I've tried mixing it, and it just doesn't mix. Now here it's looking like it's mixed, but I don't know. It's kind of got this like goopy, weird goopy texture. I don't know, guys. I don't feel safe putting this on my skin, so I won't. And I don't feel like it's going to give me the protection that I need as a result. I don't feel like it's a staple formula. The Summer Fridays, I've only used this much. I have this much product left, and I'm really sad about this, guys, because this broke me out. I was breaking out over the summer, and I didn't understand why. And I was like, nothing on my face was different besides this. And the moment I stopped using this, I stopped breaking out. I was getting like little whiteheads on my forehead. And I was like, what is it? What is it? The moment I stopped using this, I stopped breaking out. Sorry guys, battery died. But what I was saying was that this is beautiful, and I would continue to use it if it didn't break me out, but it does. And it makes me sad because not only did I really like the formula, but it was expensive, but I can't use it anymore. And then we have my Bondi Sands, which I talked about in my May makeup capsule. This is the first bottle of the Bondi Sands. I have a second bottle. I really like this. I just don't think I can wear this with foundation. I think this is something that I'm gonna have to wear on its own, because I don't like the way it looks under foundation over time. Like, it's fine when I first put it on, but I felt like it was making me look really greasy. Like my oils were like overproducing when I was wearing this. So yeah, like this, but just on its own. Other moisturizers that I completely forgot to mention, and this one is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. Love this stuff. It's so expensive. I always get the mini one, and then I'm like, I should just get the big one, but then I can never bring myself to spend the money on the big one. I really like this. If you need just like a really good, basic, rich, creamy moisturizer, that especially in the winter, this is the one. But I think this is a good all year round, but especially if you're someone like me who has sensitive skin and deals with like eczema and itchy skin and all that kind of stuff, this is great. And then I have a mini of the Body Shop British Rose in Single Butter. I just wanted to try this to see if it would be a good replacement for the one that I love, which is the Crabtree and Evelyn one, which was the melt in, what's it called? The Velvet Melt in body oil. It was like a cream that when you put it on, it turned into oil. and it was rose scented. I used to not be into rose scent, but that scent changed my mind. And I was hoping that this would be like, the scent would be kind of similar. It's not. I finished it, it was a mini, but I was not impressed. And then also another one that I completely forgot is the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream Hydrating Moisturizer. It's okay. I didn't dislike it, but I also think like for the amount of products you get, it's very expensive, and I didn't feel like it was something to write home about for the price point. You know what I mean? So yeah, I completely, literally, like, that's how forgettable it was. I forgot it was in here. I was like, oh yeah, that thing. That's kind of how I feel about that. All right, guys, let's talk lips. Let's talk lip masks. So if you have been around my channel for a while and you saw my, I did like a, was it the Sephora sale or was it a Black Friday haul video? One of those. It was one of those where I like tell you what I'm thinking about buying. And one of them was the gift set that Laneige will come out with, where you get a full size of their original and then you get a bunch of minis of the, what is the other one? Is it in here? Or did I forget it? There's another one that I haven't used yet, I don't think. Yeah. But I bought that and I got all the little minis and I finished all the little minis. So this one is like a minty one. This is the one I wanted to buy in a full size of because I was obsessed. Oh my God. There's so little in light. It literally just rolled under my eyeshadow drawer. Great. I got to get that. But there's so little, and I was able to use these in like a couple of weeks, and I knew what I liked, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to get that purple one. It smells like grapes, like grape candy, or it's lovely. And that's the one that I bought a full size of. I mean, after I finished this one, but I bought a full size, and I go through these, guys. Like, I used to, for some reason, these used to take me forever to go through, and now they don't. And I think it's just because my lips are progressively drier. I don't know, but I've been using the purple scent of this one, and I'm obsessed. But yeah, I had a bunch of minis. I even had another mini of this one that I'd been holding on to. There's another one I think is in my like toiletry box, like where it keeps stuff that's like unopened. I think it's the vanilla one, but I completely forgot about that one. I just immediately went out and bought the purple one because I was like, that is amazing. But yeah, I finished all of those and I have no regrets. It was a great purchase in my opinion. More lip products. I finished my Dose of Colors One and Only. You guys know how obsessed I was with this, and I wanted a dupe to it, and I think I found one, at least one that's kind of close. It's maybe a little bit darker, but it's still close enough on my lips that I'm happy with it, and that's the one from Juvia's Place. I think it's called like Nubian Nude. I think that's the name of it. But finished this. I finished, guys, I had no idea I'd done this, and I was like, what? I finished Elisa Eldridge lip gloss just randomly. Like, I wasn't even trying. I just did it. I went to open this and I was like, and like, nothing was, and then I looked into it and I was like, I can't see straight through, but I can see on the sides, and there's like nothing in there. It's coated on the sides, but there's nothing that like I can actually get to. I finished this. This is Muse. This is her, I think it's called Gloss Embrace. I think that's the name of them. And Muse. I finished it. A whole Lisa Eldridge lip gloss. Who am I? Fabulous. I'm so proud of myself. And then I have this Tower 28 lip jelly and cashew. This was one of the things I was trying to finish, and I did actually finish this up. And then, sadly, my Gucci Glow and Care Lip Shine in Peggy Taupe. I finished it. This is one of my all-time favorite lip products, and I don't know why I haven't repurchased it. I think it's because I've had so many lip products that I just couldn't justify it. But this is probably going to get repurchased. The packaging is beautiful. The formula is one of my favorites. Stunning. It's the perfect like gloss lipstick hybrid formula. Oh, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Love it. Love it. Finished. Other makeup I have finished. This is an old one, but I have to show it because I did finish it. It was my last Kosas and I didn't repurchase. Wait, yeah, I did. I just repurchased, but I haven't used it yet. I have a mini. I didn't buy a full size because I'm testing a bunch of other concealers. So I was like, okay, I needed a mini so that I could actually like compare. But I bought a mini specifically so I wouldn't just use that one. I was like, don't buy full size because then you're going to get all happy and be like, Marcos's. I didn't want to do that. So let's talk fragrance. I finished two. I finished a mini of Ellis Brooklyn Sunfruit. I bought this because I wasn't sure if I wanted the full size, and then I finished this. Oh, it matches my earrings almost. And I immediately bought the full size because I loved this so much. This was my go-to. I finished it in the fall. Oh my God, it smells so good. But because I bought this and I had like this much left. And then I bought the full size and completely forgot. So I finished this up like in the fall. I was like, let's just finish it. And then this is Sweet. This was another one that I didn't know if I would love, but it's just like, it is sweet, but it's just like a really nice, simple, uncomplicated fragrance. I actually really like this. I don't know if I'd buy a full size of this, but I would buy another small of this. So nice. So I finished those two. And then let's talk brows and mascara. I finished my Bushy Brow Pen, my Lime Crime. Love this. I'm using other things now. This one is about 18 bucks. And my other products, all of my new brow products are drugstore, and I like them more than this one, even though this is good. So there you go. And then I finished my Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill mascara, my Gen C Beauty, which I really love. This was a really good everyday mascara. And then I finished my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer Pencil in Dark Brunette. And I'm on my second one of these now. And this is what I bought to replace my Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm kind of giving Anastasia a break. I don't know if I'll be continuing to purchase from the brand, but we're on a break. Will it be a permanent break? We shall see. Time will tell. But yeah, I finished that one and I was like, well, I don't want to buy another one. And I was like, well, this one kind of, the look of it was very dupey. And so I was like, let's try it. And it's a very good dupe for it. And I'm like, it's half the price. So I repurchased this. It's what is in my brows today. Yeah. So I didn't need to buy another ABH one. All right, guys. And that was all my trash. I feel like that was a lot of trash. As you can see, it's very skincare heavy because that is the thing that I go through the most, because it's the thing that I use every day, twice a day, you know. So it's the thing that kind of, with makeup, it's, you know, unless it's like your daily products, like as you see, I emptied out, you know, mascaras and brow products, which are things that you use most days if you're wearing makeup. But with other things, it can be hard to sort of finish them. I'm very proud of myself with finishing what I finished. I finished like 3 lip products and a concealer and 2 mascaras and 2 brow products. And actually 4 lip products. I said 3, right? I think I finished 4. So I feel pretty good about that. Like I knew I wasn't going to have a palette in this. Like that's just not going to happen. But I'm very happy with how much makeup I actually managed to finish. And it was more than I thought I had finished. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below, guys. Have you tried any of these products? Are you interested in these products now? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to hit the like button. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye now.